And how about this Walmart private label insulin? The first and only offer. Walmart's saying that their customers, about 3 million with diabetes, could be saving up to 75% off the cash price.
Well, we were worried about Amazon moving in. I mean, no, worry about Walmart. And Walmart, by the way, recognizes the number of people with diabetes. It's terrible. So if you take a look at the glucose monitor that Abbott announced yesterday, that's another winner. Now, is David going to be talking about the Alzheimer's drug?
About the what?
You mean
David Ricks.
Is he Alzheimer's or insulin?
Alzheimer's.
No, but David everything. But
Lilly's going to be talking about the Alzheimer's drug,
yeah, but
right?
Is he on Tech Check?
No, he's on the 10 o'clock hour.
Oh, I got it.
You want to stick around?
Yeah. Meg Terrell is going to be leading it.
It's Meg's story.
She's typically got a lot of good questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just pointing that out. By the way,
when you're 0-0,
this continues to be a big story, as in Lilly, if in fact they do get approval for their Alzheimer's drug, it does operate in a similar way as to the Biogen approved drug. And then this question of the enormous price tag of these drugs and whether the U.S. government, through Medicare and or insurers as well, are going to be willing to pay $56,000 a year.
Look, they can reduce plaque, but we don't know what that necessarily does. Does it delay Alzheimer's? Do you get an additional couple of years? I don't know.
Meanwhile, some of the estimates of the total cost, are like half of DOD's budget.
Oh, no, it's just the Chinese can invade Taiwan and we can't fight. There, I said it. That was blocked out very quickly.
It would be an enormous potential cost, and it does raise this issue because, again, the FDA was very divided on whether to approve the Biogen drug given the data that they were presented with. Biogen stock, by the way, has backed off from those highs that it saw on the initial announcement.
No, none of the HMO is going to pay that. And look, a lot of the people, we've got to ask David about this, but some of the researchers, of course, resigned.
Yeah, no, there's been a lot of controversy around that decision.
By the way, I think Guggenheim today takes Biogen down, 455 to 446. On just some of the cloudiness, right, regarding this whole approval process, Jim, and the ability to pay for this drug down the road.
Well, look, I know that when David talked about this on Mad Money, he said, listen, it's going to be approved. And then a lot of analysts downgraded. Stock went from 212 immediately to like 180. And now look at it. And that's because this is the holy grail illness. But I just don't think that the country can afford that price.
Meanwhile, Jim, just a quick note. We're on the cusp of 4,300 S&P, which is a year-end target for some.
I was going to say, how many of these strategists are going to have to, Dave, they're going to have to come in on when July starts and say, you know what, we got to raise our price target.
Yeah. Although there still was, Lisa Chalet yesterday, still 10 to 20% correction in the second half of the year.
Yeah, there is
still Wilson and the Morgan Stanley team.
Do you know how many people are dying to get in if that happened? I mean, so many people cashed out, didn't believe, and Biden comes in and that's going to be bad for stocks, and you got to take the capital gains now. Those people have remorse. They have seller's remorse.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.